Welcome back to the 8th house and the final chapter of our Unveiled Shadow series. Today in part 3, Transforming the Shadow, we're turning the hidden parts we've faced and embraced into sources of strength, creativity, and purpose. In part 1, we stared our shadows down, those fears, shames, or emotions we've kept in the dark. In part 2, we embraced them with compassion, asking, "What gift are you holding for me?" Now we're ready to alchemize those shadows into power. This isn't about wiping them out. It's about channeling their raw energy into something that lifts you higher, makes you bolder, and sets you free. Your shadow holds untapped potential. That self-destructive urge, well, it might be hiding a fierce drive to create. That lust you've wrestled with, it could be a spark for passion, connection, or even self-discipline. Transforming the shadow means taking these raw emotions and, forging them into tools for your journey. Tools that make you whole, authentic, and honestly, unstoppable. Let me get real with you. My biggest shadow was self-destruction, often tied to lust. For years, I let it pull me into cycles of chaos, chasing fleeting highs, sabotaging my own path. Facing it was raw, embracing it took guts. But when I asked, "What gift are you holding?" I saw it. That shadow was protecting a deep well of passion and energy. Transforming it meant redirecting that intensity into creating the 8th house, building boundaries, and honestly, pouring my heart into this community. That shadow didn't break me. It became the fire that fuels my purpose. Transforming your shadow is empowerment. It's taking the lessons buried in your pain and turning them into wisdom. It's channeling chaotic emotions into art, discipline, or bold new paths. When you integrate your shadow, you unlock a version of yourself that's, freer, stronger, and way more connected to your truth. Here's a practice to help transform your shadow. So, just grab a journal. Revisit the gift your shadow revealed back in part 2. For me, that was passion, buried under self-destruction. Now ask yourself, how can I channel this gift into my life? Write down one action to make it real. Maybe your fear is actually hiding courage. So take a bold step, like sharing your story. Or maybe your anger holds justice. Set a boundary or advocate for something you truly believe in. So, here's what you can do. Create a ritual, light a candle, maybe play a 528 Hz Solfeggio frequency track for transformation. And then, speak your action out loud. I transform my shadow into strength. Now visualize your shadow turning into light, just like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Take that action this week. Even small steps can spark some really big change. When I transformed my shadow, I started small. Just one honest Substack post about my journey. That simple act led to this series, and honestly, this connection with you. Your shadow's gift is waiting, so act on it, and just watch it grow. So, shadow work, facing, embracing, transforming, it's really a cycle, not some finish line you cross once and for all. Your shadows, well, they're a part of you, but the thing is, they can actually be allies, not enemies. Honestly, they're the raw material for your growth, your art, and your purpose. Thank you for walking this Unveiled Shadows journey with the 8th house. If this series lit a spark, let's fan the flames. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and share this video with someone ready to transform their shadow into power. In the comments, tell me, what action are you taking to channel your shadow's gift? Join our community on Substack, there's a link in the description, to share your story and keep this transformation alive. Stay tuned for more series diving into the depths of who we are. Until then, keep transforming, keep rising, and keep owning every part of you.